Okay, 1554, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. 300 games for opponent. Okay, it's generally good to meet a diagonal with a diagonal, just as a general guide. And then just maybe challenge for the center in somewhere. We could even sack a pawn just to go for development, but let's go c4, just bring the knight up. Knight up. So we're trying to take some center control. Again, we could sack a pawn, bishop takes. Let's play rook over first and prepare to launch. I'm actually going to go with the pawn there. Okay. I'm going to gamble and play b4. I'm going to try and take a lot of space. Let's go a4 as well. Okay, I'm going to go b5. Okay. I'm just preparing to try and blast forward, but I need the bishop on a decent square. Ooh, does that give me a chance to push in here? If you take up across, not quite perfect. Not quite right. Let's just bring the knight over. He can always trade and drop his knight across where the other one is now, I suppose. We'll just drop the bishop back. Oh, he's come forward. Okay, I'm going to bring the knight right across then, I think. So over takes. Can we sack? I better take first, I think, then maybe knight across. Depends what he does here. Oh, he's taken first, okay. So now we'll take and take. He's playing pretty well here. I need to get this light squared bishop somewhere into the game. I'm not quite sure where yet. Oh, the knight's gone across first. That gives me a chance to take here. And if you take the bishop, we can grab a pawn before we take back. So he does correctly take. So do I want to be here or here? Does it matter? Because I've got the chance to come this way, but I think that's dangerous. I'm just going to come right the way back to the natural square. So he hits the rook, so we can grab a pawn. We can develop the bishop. I think we should take the pawn. I might be wrong, but a pawn's a pawn. We can try and go forward. So he's still bishop up to try and challenge this bishop, but it might cost us a pawn. Guess we can go to a3. Let's just see what he does. Now, that allows queen up with the threat of a discovered check, and that might allow us to then develop our bishop. I guess we could even go here. Do we do that? Let's do it. We protect the rook and threaten a discovered check at the same time. Now I think I'm going to develop the bishop and get onto the diagonal where the king is. Idea to play rook across. See, watch out for the bishop, of course. So knight down. Well, that allows us to push up with a check. Okay, I see no reason not to do that, so I'm just going to push forward and activate the rook again. Just watch out for this. So I could march on again, but let's go here first and threaten to play d6. Creates the same discovered check threat. So d6, bishop takes, we just take the bishop. It looks very scary, doesn't it? This is where I could have been better with the bishop here, though. I'm going to play it anyway. I don't want to burn all the clock. Just instinctively seems like a very good move. So if I take and you take here, take, no good. Let's go here and hit the knight. But now we guard the rook, so we are threatening to take. Knight back. I guess I can just trade. I'm going to be a bit careful. Oh, he takes the pawn. That allows us to take and rip the king open. Now we've got queen across as well. It must be right to take the knight first. No. Is queen across a move? If you take here, it's checkmate. So here is a move. I mean, I've got rook across as well, but queen over looks strong. But if I'm missing something, I'm missing something. If you take the rook, it's mate in one. So you've got a mate in one threat to deal with first. But if there is a good move, could be a problem. Like here, if I take, you actually take the rook, so I might have blundered. Well, now I can trade. I think that should be good for us. So I'm just going to trade. Now get the king on a light square so the bishop can't move with a discovered check, so my rook is safe. And then maybe double up something like this, or maybe actually come across and hit the pawns. I've still got 2 minutes, but he's playing pretty well here and he's doing well. We could even double up, or we can even just take the bishop now. Take, check. Or just check and trade. Yeah, it's got to be right to get the rook off. Let's get rid of the rook. So we'll get rid of the rook. Now, do we take? I mean, that has to be winning. It'll take all the risk out of the game. We just march the king up and bring the pawns up eventually. So let's go here to stop this and we can sidestep. Okay, so if we push back, just simply take. We've got too many pawns, you can't stop them all. Let's go here. And again, you can never take a back pawn because the front one just pushes. So we got a win, but did well my opponent there, well done. So let's see how the engine says that we actually played that. So we have 43 moves. They're the move times. So let's see what it was in engine language. So there are ups and downs in the end game, lots of them, so lots of mistakes. But basically a comfortable game, but plenty of mistakes through the game. But we still played, what, 93 versus 87 accuracy. CPL is 35 and 59. If you go over that, you can see where these mistakes and the inaccuracies are. So it's a relatively straightforward game. So we gained an advantage here. So what was the move? Bishop takes. Engine saying just bring the knight forward there. It was probably better to take back with a bishop, the more principled way, but I thought the pawn was fine. So I'm still quite happy to take with a pawn there. In this position, oh, we should have played bishop up. I considered it, but I didn't really see what I was gaining from it instead of knight in. But apparently that was the best move. Oh, quite a difference, +2 difference. Maybe it's because of allowing that pawn push. Okay, fair enough. But after that, we would just come to the rest of the games. But considering the rating gap there, that's well done by my opponent there. Well done.